Hey there, creepy peeps, and welcome to another... Oh no, I don't know when this movie is gonna go up. Tuesday? Weird Wednesday. I don't know. Welcome to another video. Today we're going to be doing another try-in episode video with Channel Zero, seasons 2 and 3. Before I get into any of that though, I want to say thank you to my creepy patron peeps for your support of my channel. Thank you so much. If you want to find out the perks to being a creepy patron peep, you can follow that link in the description. Speaking of creepy patron peeps, this video in particular was requested by Ben, so thank you so much for your request, Ben, and let's get into this. It's been a little bit, I feel like, since I've done a try-in episode. I can't remember when the last one was. I know it was 2 Korean shows that I did. But if you're new here, hi, and this is your first try-in episode video, this series is a play on a try-a-chapter video, which I'm told is a trend in the booktube community, but instead of reading, I watched the first episode of 2 usually I try and make them related horror television shows that I've never seen before, and then I give a mini review for each episode, and then I pick which show I am most likely to continue watching at the end. But as I mentioned, today we're going to be doing 2 Channel Zero seasons. I talked about I did the first episode of season 1 in another try-in episode, which I'll link up here, which I'll link up here if you want to check that out. But today I'm going to be talking about seasons 2 and 3. So let's get into it with season 2, which is called No End House. No End House follows a young woman and her friends who visit a bizarre pop-up haunted attraction, only to question if it's just harmless fun or something more sinister. I really liked this first episode. I think while there are quite a few characters you're introduced to, I liked how they kept the character development contained to Margot. On top of that, it seems like there is so much more to learn about her even after this first episode, so it inspires me to keep watching. Like, I want to know more about this character. Like, they fed me just enough information to satisfy me, but also keep me hungry for more. That was kind of a problem I had when I watched season 1's first episode. I felt like they introduced so many characters and they unloaded so much backstory that it felt like a little much. I'm curious to watch more because, like, I feel like I already kind of got a gist of the No End House because they do go through the house in the first episode. I kind of feel like I may have it figured out. This is just a theory. I haven't watched the rest of the series yet, so I don't feel like I'm spoiling anything. I'm just offering my theory. So Ben, send me a DM somewhere so as not to spoil it for everyone else. But my theory is they haven't left the No End House like they would have you believe at the end of the episode.
We're still inside the No End House.
I really loved this one. I was iffy about Channel Zero after watching season 1, episode 1. I wasn't sold on it, but I really would want to watch season 2. Now on to the first episode of season 3, which is called Butcher's Block. Butcher's Block follows a young woman who moves to a new city with her sister. The city is haunted by a series of bizarre disappearances which may be connected to a strange rumor about the old meat factory in town. I feel like this one paled in comparison to No End House. I wasn't as invested in the characters in this one. It's not like they revealed too many characters. Like, I feel like they kept it was very clear it's about this one character and her sister. Either they didn't reveal enough or it just really wasn't that interesting to me. Like, I don't know, like the character whose name I can't even remember, honestly, and I didn't write it down probably because I didn't remember. I could look it up, but I'm just gonna be a lazy film reviewer here. I think that just goes to show if I don't remember it off the top of my head, was it that good of an episode? They just talk, like the way her and her sister talk to each other is just in like vague descriptions, like they're just alluding to things like, I don't want to go back to that house, you know why I can't go back, that sort of thing. And it's just like, why? Tell us why, show us why. I just feel like they were trying to, again, kind of like how I felt with season 1, episode 1. I feel like they were just trying to cram a whole lot of information into the first episode. Where it's just like, you have a show worth of episodes, like just, you know, save some for episode 2 and 3, you know what I mean? I feel like they're just trying to stuff so much into the episode that it just felt like shallow and like quickly stitched together and not, I don't know. But like on top of that, like I feel like they could have just stuck to the sisters moving into town and, you know, kind of showing that the town is a little bit off. There's something dark about it. But then they throw in this whole thing with like staircase. Like there's like some staircase in the woods that, you know, there's like, it's just a staircase and a door at the top and you're not supposed to look at it or go up the stairs or anything like that. So which one do I like better? I think it's pretty clear that I enjoyed No End House so much more. I always felt iffy about Channel Zero after watching, after trying the first season. Like this series is an odd mix of like American Horror Stories, like dark supernatural stuff, and Black Mirror's like sci-fi-ness. I really like both of those shows, but I don't know how I feel about the mixture of the two. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Just like whenever I'm trying watching Channel Zero, I just feel like it teeters on the edge. Like I could very easily just not like it and not enjoy it, like it just not be my cup of tea for some reason, which doesn't make any sense because I like other shows like it. Channel Zero as a whole has not sold me enough to where I would sing its praises yet. We'll see how I feel after I finish No End House because I definitely want to finish that season. Both are available on Amazon or on Shudder, or if you subscribe to Shudder through Amazon, or you link them like I do. You can, I'll leave the affiliate link to Amazon in the description. There's no pressure to use that link, but if you do, it does help out the channel. And I'll also just leave a general link to Shudder, which if you haven't heard about Shudder or don't have Shudder, I highly recommend you get it. It's like Netflix, but for horror. I am not sponsored, just like the site. If you've already seen seasons 2 and 3 of Channel Zero, let me know in the comment section down below what you think about them. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new here and become a Creepy Peep today. I post videos Monday through Friday, and you can ring that notification bell down there to be notified every time I post a video or go live, even though it doesn't always work. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, stay strange. Bye!